Just weeks after the vice president made a stop in Rhode Island, well, President Biden himself is flying into the Ocean State this morning. Mr. Biden will be landing at Quonset State Airport before then heading out to the Coast Guard Academy's 140th graduation ceremony.
12 News reporter Kate Walsh live in North Kingstown, right near the runway this morning as Air Force One set to touch down in just a few hours.
And we're starting to see some activity now. In fact, a U.S. Coast Guard helicopter just landed here behind me. You might be able to hear it in the background a little bit. And, this is similar to when Vice President Kamala Harris arrived just about 2 weeks ago. We did see a Coast Guard helicopter land at TF Green about an hour or two before her arrival as well. So things are starting to pick up here. North Kingstown police just drove into the entrance beside me. We're seeing some military vehicles also by the fence here. And President Biden is expected to actually arrive here on Air Force One at 9:40 this morning. Then about 40 minutes after his arrival, he's expected to head over to New London, Connecticut to the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, where he's expected to speak at their commencement ceremony and then spend a little bit of time there before heading back at 2 from Connecticut and taking off on Air Force One here from Quonset just before 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now, the last time a sitting president visited Rhode Island was President Obama in 2014 when he flew into TF Green. Now, Biden campaigned here in 2019 at a private fundraiser before he was president. And the last time a president flew into Quonset was President George W. Bush when he spoke in Newport. So it's not too common for presidents to spend time here in Rhode Island. And we spoke with Roger Williams University history professor DEBRA Mulligan about that.
It really does depend on personal and political reasons for why a president would come. However, I do think that presidents will come when they feel the need because there's some sort of connection to the state, whether it be political, economic, could be a personal reason. They know people here, they have relatives, friends, what have you.
And a perfect example of that is JFK visiting Newport, calling it the unofficial summer White House there, Jackie's family residence. So that was a while ago, though. And again, today, President Biden's visit is mainly in Connecticut. He is touching down here in Rhode Island, though, in just over an hour and a half from now. So we'll continue to monitor the situation and update you in about a half hour. Live in North Kingstown, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.
And right now behind me, I want to show you a live look at Joint Base Andrews. You can see Air Force One here. President of the United States is going to be taking off a short time from now and making a brief stop in Rhode Island today. We want to check in with reporter Kate Walsh. She's live at Quonset State Airport in North Kingstown with more on why the president is going to be in southern New England. Kate?
The U.S. Coast Guard helicopter just took off here. It's a bit noisy still. Another plane is taking off behind us. The Coast Guard plane had landed the helicopter just about an hour ago. And, there is some activity now in terms of police arriving. North Kingstown police are at the gate. There's also some military vehicles behind the gate here at the airport. President Biden is expected to touch down here in just over an hour at 9:40 this morning. And then he'll take off from here to London, Connecticut, where he's expected to speak at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy's commencement ceremonies, which is at 11 o'clock this morning. After that, he'll head back here. He'll leave there around 2, head back here, and leave just before 3 o'clock. So a reminder for people in this area, when a president does visit, if you remember when President Obama visited a couple of years ago, in 2014, they shut down the highway when he was in the area, so it did cause some traffic concerns. Keep that in mind if you are in this area a little bit later this morning. So the president will be going down there and then back. Governor Dan McKee was asked if he knows anything further than those basic details, and here's what he said.
We're hearing that the president might be around, but we haven't got any details to share with you. He might not be in the state, he may be in the state, who knows? I know he's going to be in the region. I can tell you that if you ask me, I don't know. And if I did know, I think you'd have to shoot me, I think, to get the, to get the information out with all the security that goes on.
Take a look live again here. You can see the Coast Guard helicopter circling. This is the one that just took off after having landed here at Quonset State Airport. It's circling the area. And again, just a couple of weeks ago when Vice President Kamala Harris was arriving at TF Green, there was a Coast Guard helicopter on the runway as kind of part of the motorcade there upon her arrival. So it's not unusual to see that here today as well. Again, we're just about an hour away from the president Live in North Kingstown, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.